How's it going, ladies and gents? Reverend Saint here, and today I've got some more Black Ops 3. Almost said Beta 3, but that doesn't make any sense. Black Ops 3 Beta gameplay for you guys, and today it's on Xbox One. Yes, it's finally started on the Xbox One, so if you do not have it, you can get it. It's going to be going public pretty dang soon. I think it's either today or tomorrow it's going to be public, so I definitely recommend you guys checking to see if you can just download it right now, because then obviously that means it's public, and you should definitely try it out. It's freaking amazing. I absolutely love it. Now, in one of my previous videos, I said I had money on the Xbox version being better connection-wise, mainly because Xbox Live is a much more powerful online infrastructure than PSN is. Well, not necessarily the case at first. When I first got the beta downloaded, I mean, originally there was a bunch of issues with keys not working. That is kind of on Xbox's end. And it just, I couldn't get downloaded the first night right away, so that's why I wasn't able to stream. Originally I was going to stream it that night, but I couldn't get it downloaded in time. So I actually ended up finding a workaround to get my code working. I don't really need to talk about it because codes are going to be kind of old news like today or tomorrow when the beta goes live anyway, or public anyway. So, but I ended up finding a way around that night and downloaded it overnight, went to work, came home, and then I was able to play it a bit later that night, and that's where I got this gameplay. I think I go 42 and 21, 44 and 21, something like that. Nothing too spectacular, but still pretty decent. And the reason why it's not quite as good is because I'm still not quite used to, or at least wasn't fully used to, the Xbox controller again. Yeah, I do like it better still, but it was still a matter of getting used to it because I have two control freaks now as well. It's also a scuff. I'm used to playing claw, so I had to switch back and stuff like that. So I was still kind of getting used to it, and it was also very laggy because the first two nights were extremely laggy. You would go from like a 50 ping to 180 ping just randomly and start lagging all over the place. And it was so frustrating, and honestly, it made me pretty mad, and I got pretty upset that it was that bad. Like I was kind of feeling like they were very negligent when it came to the Xbox One version of the game. And I know, yeah, PS4 is going to be their kind of the main focus of the game, but you don't want to neglect the other console because that's going to hurt sales. It just doesn't make sense at a business standpoint. But tonight, this was a couple nights ago, this was the second night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, so, which is tonight, but technically this is going up Friday. I actually streamed it, and the connection was actually pretty dang good. Almost, dare I say, just as good as the PS4, if not a little bit better. I want to say it was just as good. There's something in me that wants to say no, it was not better than the PS4 connection. So I'm just going to say no, it was not. It was about even. I would still get random lag spikes here and there, but for the most part, it was pretty dang good. So I was pretty dang happy about that. Now it's running great. People are claiming they're getting a lot of freezes on the Xbox One. The game freezes up a lot. I only had that happen one time. And it was during the stream, but it only happened one time in the span of a little over 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. So, and it also didn't happen about the 2 hours that I played the previous night either. So, I haven't had that issue. It doesn't seem to be too big of a deal. I know I've been watching streams where it's happened a couple times to them. I'm just kind of like, wow, that kind of stinks, but it's really not happening to me. They are working on it, so that's a good thing too, but that's a beta issue. That's what a beta is for. It's to work out all of these bugs and stuff like that, so when it does launch, it's as good as it could possibly be. So that's something that's really got me my hopes up and really got me excited for the game. Now, it does actually look like it could be 1080p on Xbox One. I'm not sure if it is. It looks pretty dang close. If it's not 1080, it's definitely 900p because I switched between PS4 and then to Xbox One. But the only difference graphically that I could really notice was primarily in the main menu. And I don't want to say everything looked blurry, like it wasn't as high of quality. It just looked like certain things had jagged edges, like the anti-aliasing was not quite as high as it was on the PS4, so everything wasn't as smooth as the PS4, like the edges and stuff like that, which makes sense because that takes a lot of power to do in order to look good. So but nonetheless, it still looks really good on the Xbox One. Maybe not quite as good as the PS4, but it still runs. It's definitely 60 frames per second. I didn't really ever get any frame drops or anything like that, so it stacks up. I will say it does stack up. So if you have an Xbox One and you're worried about the game not being as good, I would say don't worry about it, honestly. Judging by what the beta is, I mean, yes, there's going to be some lag here and there, but it looks almost just as good. So I'm and it runs almost just as good as well, if not just as good. So I mean, I'm not worried about the Xbox version at all. Personally, the PS4 version is superior a little bit. Yeah, it does have its little things, but if you're someone like me who prefers the Xbox controller, you're going to be playing most of the time on the Xbox One, then the Xbox One version is something that you can put your money into and not have to worry about it not being nearly as good as the PS4 or anything like that. The only thing you got to worry about at that point is PS4 is going to get DLC like a month early or whatever it was for the Xbox. It's just flipped around, which to me is not that big of a deal, in all honesty. Even though I am getting a PS4 next month, the PS4 I used for the beta was borrowed. It was my friend's. But I am getting my own PS4 next month, which I'll talk about in a Destiny video because it's more related to Destiny than it is Call of Duty. Although it will be used for Call of Duty as well. But that's more related to that, so I'll go over that in a future video for Destiny, which I'm really excited about, by the way. But I will be live streaming tonight. I want to let you guys know it is Friday night. I'll be live streaming probably around 6 o'clock until about 8 or 9 o'clock. No later than that, because I do have some plans. If those plans do get canceled, I'll just keep going. But just be prepared. I will be streaming around 6 o'clock right here on the YouTubes. I streamed last night on YouTube and it went pretty well. We had a pretty good turnout, and I appreciate everybody who showed up and all the new subscribers that we got from it and all the new buds that we get to talk to all the time in the chat. I appreciate you guys very much. So I hope to see you guys again tonight in the live stream chat. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, just expect a lot more streams and a lot more gameplays of this. I do have ideas. I want to talk about some guns, new guns that I found that are really good, they might have changed a little bit in patches and stuff like that. I do want to talk about that, and also my plans for when the game actually comes out, what I plan on doing, both consoles, one console, what's going to happen there. So I do want to explain that because it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But I will have to sit and explain it. But that's going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I didn't show the entire gameplay, but because I actually had a TDM gameplay recorded, but I used a different software. I recorded it as an AVI, and I didn't realize that, and Vegas doesn't like AVIs. So I had to find one that was an MP4, that was Xbox gameplay, and that was this one. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the beta, if you've gotten to play it yet. Also, are you going to download it once it goes public, or are you right now if it is public? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope to see you guys playing. Also, when I stream, you guys are welcome to come in and join me. These are just pub games. There's no reason for you guys to not come in and chill and have a couple awesome games. So, I ain't got a problem with that. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll see you guys later. Peace.